All right, Dr. K, diagnose Michael Scott from The Office.
Oh my goodness. Okay. So Michael Scott's core problem is he has incredibly low self-esteem. Seems like there was a pretty absent father. We basically never hear about his dad. Chances are he had very, very poor socialization. I think one of the most brilliant lines in The Office is, "I love inside jokes. I've always wanted to be a part of one." And so Michael Scott is someone who probably grew up incredibly socially deprived. So had difficulty making friends, didn't develop relationships, and thus has a really low self-esteem. The really interesting thing is that when we have low self-esteem, this can manifest in a couple of different ways. The first way that this manifests is actually narcissism. So when I feel really bad about myself, I have to project that I'm an amazing person, and I need everyone else to tell me that I'm an awesome person, because that's the way that I compensate for not feeling good about myself. The second thing that's really interesting is when you have low self-esteem, this can look like imposter syndrome, but Michael Scott actually doesn't have imposter syndrome, right? He's not in his office thinking, oh my God, I'm a terrible manager, I'm gonna let everyone down. He actually thinks he's great. He thinks he's funny. He thinks he's a wonderful boss. He's convinced he's the best boss. So I think that this is what's interesting is people may think, okay, he's kind of narcissistic, he has imposter syndrome, but he doesn't have either of those two things. What he really is he's craving connection. He's craving a relationship. He really wants people to like him. He wants to be a part of people's lives. And he's hungry for that sense of connection and for other people to appreciate him for who he is. The last thing is he probably has some anxious attachment style kind of characteristics. So he does tend to put up with a lot of kind of abusive, nasty stuff in relationships. So people with an anxious attachment style feel like they're not good enough. So they engage in a lot of approach behaviors. They'll do anything that they can to get someone else to like stay close to them. So Michael will put up with all kinds of crap from Jan, including her getting a sperm donation and then helping to raise the child when he could have just gotten her pregnant, but that's not something that she wanted because she was so revolted with him that she didn't want to bear his child. And yet this guy is like sticking with this chick. So I think that this is where we're looking at someone who's got low self-esteem, is craving genuine relationships, and has an anxious attachment style, and will do anything that he can to have people not give up on him.